Hi, I'm Kass and this is Honey.
And we're regular Canadians enjoying weed, but we are with a Texan today. We are with Nick Crook.
It's me.
It's me! And you brought a guitar!
Yeah.
You might remember him from one of our earlier episodes. We talked about him and here he is to come on our show and play us some tunes and smoke some AFGHAN KUSH with us.
You know, the internet's a weird place, man. We're standing outside of the home of the guy that connected us in the first place. They're talking about Travis Peterson. They mentioned me on that episode. So go watch that one too.
Seriously, because Nick shared his gnocchi with Travis, and we were like, we need to hang out with a guy who's willing to share his gnocchi. Like, yes, please. We'll share some weed with him.
They shared their weed with me last night, and also she shared some of her gnocchi, essentially.
It was so full circle. It really, very full circle. Like, the universe provides, we manifested this.
Right.
Welcome, Nick.
Thank you.
Yay. All right, let's spark up. Have
Hey.
you been enjoying weed for long? Or was the first time?
Yeah, the first time was 10 years ago. I was 14. But I was kind of really intermittent until maybe like 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it's been pretty passionate love story since then.
Oh, she's a beautiful temptress, isn't she?
She is.
She sure is, that Mary Jane.
Last night, Nick Crook treated us to some music at the Nomad Christmas dinner, and it was amazing. And now, here we are, private showing, private screening, gonna listen to his guitar.
Private screaming.
And then we're gonna take him into our car.
For more.
Stay tuned for that.
Into the back seat too.
We're going to the backseat of the
specifically.
Oldsmobile.
right, yeah.
Want to come to the backseat of my car? Like,
Shade.
hey, with my cousin?
What happens in the backseat of the Oldsmobile?
We can, crank up the radio.
With
We can listen to Neil
the
Diamond.
AM radio,
Yeah,
you mean?
AM
And
radio.
genuinely, or we can play some of my tapes. There's
Oh,
cassette
got
tapes
some
in there.
cassettes
I've
in
got
there?
a collection.
Oh, come on.
We've got Lionel Richie.
Oh, come on.
We've got Tropical
Neil
Loveland.
Diamond, don't forget
80s.
Neil Diamond.
Neil
Wow,
Diamond.
some Neil
We've
Diamond.
got 2 Neil Diamonds actually, but we don't have to listen to tapes right now.
Is
We're
it
gonna listen to
time?
you.
Is it
It's time. It's magic time.
It's time. I'm going to play one of mine. It's called Closest to Crying. I wrote this about my dad. Let's give it a try. Closest you ever been crying? Was a moment you heard R.L. was dying. And I heard it's better when you give the pain the time to pass you by. Lord, I've been waiting to see the water in your eyes. The furthest you have ever gone. To feeling you could let go to move on. And I heard it's better when you give the pain the time to pass you by. Lord, I've been waiting to see the water in your eyes. Hardest part of acting strong seem weak if you let on. And I heard it's better when you give the pain the time to pass you by. Lord, I've been waiting. To see the water in your eyes. Closest you ever been to crying.
That was
You're
so
talented.
amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it made me nervous.
Two
pretty
You're
girls-
making us
Two
nervous.
pretty girls standing here. I'm like fucking up chords and shit.
I was just about to say, like, both last night when you were like, I don't know if my message was getting across, I was like, everyone was like
Into it.
like totally, and same thing
Definitely.
here. Ugh. This is our grandfather's Oldsmobile.
Everybody.
No weed consumption going on in here. It's illegal.
Against the law.
And we're not planning to drive anywhere, but we are planning to get deeply, deeply cozy in this intimate and vintage space. Oh, like your accent is so appealing and lovable. Like, hey there, little lady. Like, want me to sing you a song? Like, you know,
That is my opener. Yeah, come there, little lady.
do you know? Do you
is
want to
it.
know something else really funny that I've just noticed about this camera angle? Is you'll see just like two balls just shaking there at the top of the screen, and those are the fuzzy dice.
Those
Here
are
in the
my
car,
balls.
yeah.
Those are my fuzzy balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got we brought our beavers, he brought his balls,
Yeah.
and you know, now we're gonna hang.
Now we're in the sandwich.
We are.
He's going to
Very
attempt to play us a song in here.
Oh, I am.
Are you?
Well, why is the guitar in here?
It was just a backup, like it was if I
I can
like
try. I'm not saying I
all
won't,
over the seat.
I think we should at least attempt it.
I could like maybe kind of like we'll see.
Could
Maybe.
be like it's just a missed opportunity
work up
if
to
we
it.
don't.
We'll work it up
But
to it. Yeah.
but we want to hear a bit about your musical history. How
Yes.
did you become the Nick Crook? Singing, you know,
At
living
Nomad
in
Christmas dinners
living in
and-
California.
All over the
Well.
place. You're like a nomadic musician.
Yeah. That's funny how we met, Travis and I. And maybe we'll go into that later. But how did it start? Well, my dad. I don't really come from a musical family, but my dad plays guitar and sings for fun. Not very good, but.
We won't tell him you said that.
I mean,
but okay.
oh, he knows. We used to all tell him that. It was like a thing around the house, you know. But I mean, he did it for fun, and so that's all that really mattered, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I heard that a lot, and you know, he'd always play the Beatles and stuff like that. And you know, one day he was downstairs playing "If I Fell" off of Hard Day's Night, and it just kind of hit me different in the ear, you know. I remember like ran downstairs like, what is this song? And I'm sure he'd played it before, but somehow it just stuck with me this time. And so he told me, and I was like, okay, I want to do that. I want to be able to play that. And it wasn't like I thought like, oh, I want to be a musician now. I just kind of wanted to play and make those noises too.
Yeah.
You know, when I wanted to. And then when I was a kid, I was always like trying to figure out like something I could be good at, because I'm not good at a lot of things at all.
Everyone's good at something.
I'm really clumsy, and so even now, like, I'm not sure I'd go as far as like, oh, like good, you know. But I just mean to say, I noticed that I had like an interest in it to keep going, and I was improving, and so it was like, okay, so I kept playing, and then around the time I was like probably 15 or 16 was when I started really thinking of it seriously. My first aspirations were to be a John Lennon and a Beatles cover band. So that was my original dream.
Awesome.
Love that. And
I started a band. This was when I was living in Hawaii for a little bit, and I met a guy that played bass, and I met another guy that played guitar, and that was like more musicians than I had like really met anywhere. So we're called the Seducers. The Seducers never took off, and we never seduced anybody.
But great setup.
Thanks.
Great setup.
A for effort on the
I'm
seducing.
sorry it
Like,
didn't like come to fruition, though. Definitely.
I love that name.
Seducer.
And that was my dad's idea too, actually. By the way,
He's
So,
a born
thanks,
rock
Dad.
star.
I know. He has all the makings.
And
you
he
know?
cultivated you like his little. He's like, it's like Serena and Venus Williams's like parents, and Beyonce's dad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Grooming fathers.
Yeah, he's
awesome.
always been really supportive of that. Well, I think looking at it now, I think maybe it is kind of like a dream of his or something to play and sing, because it's always something he liked to do. I know he had a band in high school called The Humps, which is even better than The Seducers.
This
That
guy
is.
is.
I gotta meet this guy.
Now we know,
Does
like,
he smoke weed? I want to meet him.
So, but yeah, so I kept going, and my dad, my folks are real sweet, and they, helped me pay for a couple like EPs and stuff like that, and so I got some recording experience, and I was doing that around 16 or 17, and now I would never show them to anybody, but it was good at the time. So that just kind of kept going from there, and now it's just spiraled out of control, and I'm in Canada.
On
My
YouTube
life is
shows
spiraling.
with
Yeah.
two big beavers
With two
in an Oldsmobile.
beautiful beavers in an Oldsmobile.
Truly.
I mean, to me, yeah, it obviously, I think part of it is it just comes down to like what everyone's individual idea of success is. And so, like you said, it could look, like smoking weed in the Oldsmobile, and I do consider that part of my success too. I wanna be clear. But
We feel very successful.
yeah, this is a
little
zone.
success.
Yeah,
Never mind the Tesla. This is what we want.
This
Yeah.
is a spacious back seat.
it is. It's really cozy.
Big enough for us to all be. Actually, there should be an ad for Oldsmobile. Like,
It's pretty comfy
look how
back
many
here, man.
fully grown adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and the front there's more than meets the eye.
This
in this
person
place.
could
That's
be
right,
like
Transformers.
asleep in their chair, and I still have leg room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, before we say goodbye, do you want to attempt to play that guitar in this car?
Yeah, let's try it. I'm gonna mess around with a couple different positions here. Okay.
You can.
That's
are you
not
good?
bad.
You feel comfortable?
Just try not to block your face.
Oh,
I don't mind.
we're good.
I'll move, but I'll do what's necessary.
It's happening.
I
Yeah,
can
it's
safely say I've
happening.
never been serenaded in a car. Definitely not.
This
Like,
is a different kind of backseat experience than I used to have.
Equally seductive and humpy as expected.
I'm trying to think. Here, I'm trying to do songs I don't always get to play, because like I write a lot of like kind of down, sad shit these days, honestly. So like when I'm playing like a happy cannabis dinner, it's like there's some songs I can't really play.
Like that's a bit grim.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's just like not upbeat, like it's not the right energy for the room. So this is one where that's often the case. But I like the song, so fuck it. It's called If I Can't Call Her Baby. Dancing bluely as she rises, standing tall to face the wind of pain. Come and gone like silver lightning, and I'm forever branded by the rain. And that train never slowed down as I fell out of the back. Lock my eyes in these two hands, I can't get warm. And she's only just a call away for anything at all. But I just can't call her baby anymore. My lover, she once came to guide me, to find was a shelter from my mind. The sapphire diamond eyes would lay the oceans down to rest, to greenly join the envy of the sky. And my lover, she's a cold one when she wants herself to be. Scar my hands upon her walls of bramble thorns. And she tells me I'm no fault to bear, there ain't nothing I could have changed. But I just can't call her baby anymore. table. The withered petals find me as a friend. And maybe it's for the better she ain't picking up the phone. She'd probably hate to know the shape I'm in. Now I'm heading to the graveyard at the bar just down the road. Gonna tear until they scrape me off the floor. And I won't be coming back again. There's nothing here for to stay. If I can't call her baby anymore. If I can't call her baby anymore. Something like that. I've never been in Canada before this. Thanks, Canada. You guys are so sweet.
Thank
This
you,
is all
Nick
fun.
Crook, for coming on our show.
Huge thank you. Remember, everyone, check him out. How do we find you?
Oh, Nick Crook Music on all the things, one word, Crook, Crook, like the person that steals stuff.
Perfect.
And Nicholas
Like
Crook,
our hearts.
Stoner Crook.
NicholasCrook.com, NicholasCrook.com.
Hell yeah. Everyone find him. Remember to enjoy weed, but do it responsibly. Not in cars. Don't head anywhere in the car after you've
It's against the law,
consumed.
but smoke outside and go home.
But we recommend seducing, humping, playing music, hanging out with friends in cars.
Beaver sandwiches.
Exactly.
Thank you, Beavers.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Would you like to do the honors?
Do the honors.
Dupe the honors. Always
He's
funny
musically
and
talented.
musically
And
talented.
exactly. And he's funny.
Hilarious.